Hey folks, it's Wayne Polson. Today is T-minus 24 days and counting until that big reveal on April 2nd, and I'm hoping you guys will be there with me. For reasons beyond my control, actually, I can't demonstrate this knot for you tonight. I do have a knot for you. And I thought, you know, this would be kind of a cool time to have someone else step in and do the knot demonstration for you. So I was able to get a hold of Cousin Eddie. He was gracious enough to accept my offer to come down and visit with me. He's back from vacation. He was in sunny Alaska, and I think, wasn't that right? Sunny, anyway, I think he was up north somewhere. He's back, and he would be the one perfectly suited to demonstrate this knot to you because he's got all this experience. And I know he's a little egotistical. Just kind of give him a chance, folks, to do his best here, okay? All right, folks, I'll catch up with you when Cousin Eddie is done. Cousin Eddie, come on up. Okay, Cousin Wayne. Is the camera going? Oh, it is. Hi. So my cousin Wayne said I needed to do some rope technique stuff. So I'm going to show you a knot that is pretty popular. It's used all over the place. I mean, it's used in Africa, Germany, the Mediterranean countries down there, used in France and different places. I know they use it here in North Canton, Ohio. They use it up there in Michigan. I even think Canada. I even think up Canada, they use it up there. So here it is, folks. I'm going to show you this knot. It's called a bowline. Now, a bowline is a kind of an unusual knot because, well, it's fairly easy to tie. And it's a pretty strong, I mean, it's a strong knot. There's the man, his name is Richard Mumford. You should check out his YouTube channel. Hey, maybe Cousin Wayne, just go ahead there and put a link to Richard Mumford's video on testing the bowline strength. It's a pretty cool video, folks. You got to watch it. But where was I? Okay, the bowline. So yeah, it's a strong knot. You know, and one of its big claims to fame is it doesn't roll out or untie or anything like that. And it's a pretty easy knot to untie under most circumstances, I have to say, because sometimes it can be a little tough to untie if you get a big load on it. But listen, I want to show you, first of all, just how to tie this bowline, okay? Now, so I make like a figure 6. You see that? And the tail of the figure 6 comes over the top like that. So now you can do it the other way, but you got to keep in mind what direction the rope is in when it's looped like that, because otherwise the knot won't work. The knot won't work. The knot will not work. So anyway, so what we do, so we got this hole. Let's pretend this is a hole in the ground. And let's pretend right here that this is a tree laying on the ground next to the hole. Okay? And let's pretend that this tail down here, let's pretend that it's like a, I don't know, maybe a groundhog or something like that. Some people use squirrels, chipmunks, beavers, inchworms and stuff. But you know, I like to use a groundhog for some reason. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. So here's a groundhog, hey. Now, he's kind of curious to know what's going on out in the real world. So he comes and he pokes his head out of his hole in the ground. And he says, hey, what's going on in the real world? And he looks around and he kind of gets bored. And, you know, he's just walking around. And he sees this tree. He goes, wow, there's a tree on the ground. I wonder if I can get under it just for fun. So he crawls underneath that tree just like that. Crawls right under there. When he comes out on the other side, he goes, Man, that was fun. I want to do it again, but I'm tired now. I think I want to go in my hole. But he forgot that he was wrapped around that tree. Well, he goes back into his hole like that, and his tail is still wrapped around the tree. What's he gonna do? He just falls asleep there, and that's it. He's sleeping now. He doesn't know what's going on. He has become a Bowline. It's a transformation, folks, from a groundhog to a Bowline. Isn't that just exciting, isn't it? I think it is, because I remember once I was climbing this tree, and I don't know where I was. I might have been somewhere in Alaska or Taiwan. Maybe it was Mississippi. I don't remember. And I don't remember what I was talking about. Okay, anyway, let's get back to the Bowline. So this is the Bowline, see? And it's not like a slip knot. It doesn't slip, see? It stays this big loop like this. So you could tie this around a pole or something, and it wouldn't get real tight around it, you know. You could just slide it off the end of the pole. You can put your hand in it and just do this. Just like that. You can do that because it won't tighten around your hand and cut off the blood circulation to your fingers and cause gangrene and things. So it's a very good knot. And you can pull on it real tight because it won't slip, it won't untie. But the way you untie this, there's a kind of a cool little feature. This little tail, that's the groundhog's tail, remember? He had it stuck around the tree. We're gonna go ahead and just push that tail down, back over the tree that way. And look what happens. Everything just sort of opens up, folks. And this knot just unties just beautifully, hey? So that's the Bowline, folks. I could show you again how to tie that, but you can just rewind the video and go back and see it all over again if you want to. So I'm not gonna bother. Now, I wanna show you something else. Let's just say you want a nice way to grab onto a log or a branch up in a tree or something like that, and you want it to cinch down real tight. You don't want to cut that log off or that branch off the tree and just let it go ballistic and fall on the ground and hit somebody or something and cause a lot of collateral damage. So there's a way you can use a Bowline for that. You don't want to use a slip knot, not very reliable. But watch this. You take your tail, you wrap it around the tree like that. Give yourself some length on this working end, and here's your standing end right here. This end is going down to your ground crew, you know. So what you do, you want to capture this piece of rope right here, the standing. You just want to capture it. You want to capture it. So you take the tail and you capture that standing end right there. Just capture it. See, it's captured. That's a funny word, capture. It's like picture, isn't it? It's like suture or something like that. Capture. So it's captured right here. So make sure you have plenty of rope. So I'm going to just bring some more around. But you see, I've got it captured here. This working end has got the standing end captured. And then what you do is you just kind of forget about that. Forget you did it. And we're going to go right back to making a Bowline. Now, watch carefully, folks, because I'm going to show you a little trick. Here's how you do it, folks. You take the tail, you lay it across itself, just like that. You grab underneath and you pinch together like that. You flip your hand over like this. And you take this tail. Now look what you did, folks. It's just like the groundhog coming out of his hole. Isn't that really cool? Here's the groundhog again. He just appeared. But the tree's over here this time. So he's going to go down under that tree. He's going to come up on the other side of it. He gets all bored and tired. He says, I'm going back in my hole to sleep. So he jumps back in the hole like that, and he turns into a Bowline. But not just a Bowline. It's a Bowline that has captured the standing end of the rope, and now you can cinch this down good and tight, hey. See what I'm talking about? Look at that. Man, so when you cut through this thing and it goes falling down, this is just gonna get tight as heck, hey. It really is, it's gonna tighten right up. Yeah, and it won't let go, but when the ground crew gets it, all they gotta do is just flip this off like this. You see that, folks? That's just how it does it. I'm not kidding you at all. It's really not a big mystery. And then all that ground guy has to do is crack the tail back up the tree like this, and this knot just disintegrates. It just falls apart, just like that. So, you know. So that's it for the folks that are out there interested in knots. I hope you like this knot. It's the Bowline. It's a running bowline. I forgot to mention that, folks. The knot I just did, we call a running bowline. Do you know why? We call it a running bowline because the loop of the bowline runs. It runs right up the standing end of that rope. Let me show you again real quick. Here we go. Here's the standing end. Here's the working end. We bring this over like this to capture that standing end. We put the tail over here. We pinch it like this, and we flip this over like that. Oh, I almost pulled the tree down. I gotta be careful. So then the groundhog comes out of his hole magically. He goes around the bottom of the tree. He comes over the top of the tree. He falls asleep into his hole like that. There he is, folks. He has become a bowline. The bowline is running. See, look. It runs on that rope just like that. I get all excited when I'm tying a knot like that, folks. But okay, so I'm tired. I need to go to bed or something. But okay, well, all right. Cousin Wayne, I'm done. I'm gonna leave. Well, folks, there you have it. Cousin Eddie, thank you so much, buddy. Go get some sleep, okay? All right. Hey, this is the end of another video on another day. Today is T-minus 24 days and counting. Thank you for coming along on this ride with me. I hope to see you guys in the comments here real soon. I'm going to get inside. I'm going to edit this video, be done with it for the day, get some sleep myself. You all be kind. Continue to spread the love around, folks. Work on that bowline, the running bowline. And let's have a conversation about it in the comments. Love you guys. Take care. See ya. Hey there, friends. It's Wayne Polson, and today is T-minus 24 days and counting until the big reveal. I can't wait, folks. I can't. I'm excited. I'm like a giddy little chul.